Let's go live now to our friend on Sky News, former Labor Minister himself, Graham Richardson. Richo, what did you make of what Jim Chalmers said there? He says he feels, well, we did see some vindication for the stage 3 tax cuts at the weekend with the Dunkley by-election result. What's your read on it all?
Yeah, look, the Dunkley by-election result is a very good result for Labor. It's not just a good one, it's very good. And the reason for that is that, you've got at play in a seat like Dunkley an electorate where you've got the working class areas, you've got the middle class areas, etc. The thing about the electorate is that it went well for Labor pretty well everywhere. You know, you look at those results and you've got to say a pretty even swing around the place, and it just looks good for Labor. The political look of this is the look of a party that is going to win the next election. There's very little in its road to get there, and I think if you get another by-election like that one, I think that the bookmakers will not take any money on Labor. It'll be 20 to 1 on. It'll be Ajax odds.
But you would be cautioning against any sense of hubris or arrogance off the back of the result. There was still a swing to the Liberal Party in those numbers.
Oh, well, there had to be. It's a by-election. I mean, if there wasn't a swing to the Liberal Party, I think you'd find in their headquarters in Ash Street in Sydney, they'd be jumping out of 10th floor windows. This is a result where you've got to get some swing to you in a by-election. The trouble is they got the minimum swing, the minimum. Not one vote over the minimum. Now, that's a big problem for them. Minimums aren't going to win them an election.
But getting back to that point, for a government nearing the second half, or we're well into the second half, nearing the final year of the term, they would want to avoid any sense of getting ahead of themselves. You need, and the Treasurer among them, needs to stay vigilant on that message about cost of living, doesn't he? Because people are hurting right now, Richo.
Well, he does have to continue his focus on it, but he's very good at it. I'm a real fan of Chalmers. I think I don't know him well, by the way. He's not, so I'm not defending a mate. He's a Queenslander. He's not a Sydney boy, so I don't know him well. I have met him. That's all I can say. But I'm a great admirer. I think he's doing brilliantly. And as I've said to a lot of people, this bloke would sell ice to Eskimos in a flash.
And as for the Prime Minister and the way that he's come out of that funk off the back of the voice referendum, the loss, the campaign, it was a debacle, but at least I guess it was in the first half of the term, so they can have time to reset, regroup, and focus on the main political game, which is the economy.
Yeah, look, I think you've got to give every Prime Minister one blue. You've got to make a mistake somewhere. No one's perfect. And if you've got to make a mistake, I'd rather you make an early one than a late one, and that's what he's done. It was a mistake. He went up the wrong path. Australia said no, but I think we've just ruled a line through that and said, right, that was yesterday. Let's look at tomorrow.
Richo, I'll see you not tomorrow, but next Monday. Thank you. Look forward to it.
I can hardly wait.